Hey guys, such an exciting day. Erin Hoare is back at the Garing and we are so very excited. As welcome home. We've been friends for a really long time, teammates for a little bit there on the footy field in 2019 and netball days all together. But I know on behalf of the playing group, we are so very excited to have you back.
Thank you, Renee. Oh gosh, yeah, super exciting and thank you for that. Absolutely thrilled to be back. You know, sort of such an exciting time for me, exciting time for my family. You know, bringing two little people back with me, all four of us are sort of back involved in the club and back in the team, but we just can't wait. We're so excited.
So a lot has happened since 2019, hasn't it? Two little kids, but you've done a lot more than that as well. Obviously having kids is a huge thing, but been overseas?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, life's changed. So we left 2019 season and moved over to England for my work, over to Cambridge, the city, and working at Cambridge University. Edith was born in England in 2020, so she's 3.5 now, and we welcomed Connor at the end of last year, so he's 5 months old today. So yeah, life's certainly different, but as I said, we're all so excited, super happy, and just cannot wait.
So great. And you work, obviously working at the AFL as well, and obviously having Connor, we had catch-ups with your beautiful little boy and obviously Parker, and we've got plenty of play dates in tow in the future, but like for you, what was it that drew you back, do you think, to footy? I know I was in your ear a little bit, but what was it that at the heart of it for you?
Yeah, you've hit the spot there, Renee. It was you really, seeing your journey, and yeah, as you said, we've been friends for a long time, and watching your journey and how you approached, you know, becoming a mum and returning to the sport, what your experience was like at the club and the support that you received. You know, I suppose the pathway that Brett Johnson, I know, has advocated for and pushed really strongly, and the club's absolutely endorsed and supported. Seeing all that occur and yeah, I suppose talking to you and hearing that, you know, it's going to make you happy and you know, and having that support and that confidence, I suppose, to take up this opportunity. So obviously really grateful, but also really confident in all the processes and supports in place for mums returning. So you are the reason, eh?
I'm sure there are many other things there as well, but what are you most excited to be back on the field? I know for me there's a few elements of the game that and just loving sport and playing sport. What is it for you?
Yeah, I'm the same. I love sport. I've always loved sport and I always will. Footy in particular. Footy's been in our lives since I sort of finished up with AFLW, so we're involved with the Cambridge University Aussie Rules Football Club. Both Chris, my husband, and I, we were you know, very much part of that community, which was just wonderful. In terms of what I'm excited about, I think you know, obviously getting back into it and training up until this point, sort of getting the body reconditioned and so on and so forth, just touching a footy again and having teammates around that, you know, being a teammate, having teammates to support you. And then giving back to the team as well is just something that I've missed so much. And to do it here at this club, always wanted to play football at any level, but to be back at Geelong, and Geelong where I grew up, and I'm a Geelong person, and family's Geelong people, just so exciting for all of us.
Well, I remember those hit outs in 2019 and even when you're at Melbourne as well, and I know that our midfield are certainly looking forward to that and seeing you back out there again.
Kind. Yeah, no, the game's certainly, yeah, obviously changed, and the trajectory is, yeah, just so exciting, and as I said, just really confident in everything in place and all the supports to be absolutely ready to go once we start pre-season. So yeah, as I said, really exciting.
Yeah. And at this point in your life, obviously we've watched drafts. I know, I have, all the way through, like when you watch the men's and the women's drafts over the last few years. How did it feel to be #1 draft pick, Erin Hoare?
Yeah, no, that's really kind. I guess very unique circumstances for the supplementary draft, and really aware of that, that sort of fell into place, that allowed my name to be read. But I think I'm just really proud to be a parent, I guess, to be a parent. I mentioned being a Geelong person. I'm really proud of that, and I guess just want to really respect that opportunity and respect what's coming.
We sit here at GMHBA Stadium, and our local club, St Mary's, is just across the road. I know for myself, whenever I drive in, I'm like, oh, I picture the netball courts and the nights of wet trainings and things like that. A couple of our missed opportunities in grand finals together. We've come a long way, haven't we?
Yeah, for sure. And you know, I suppose that's just the beauty of sport, isn't it? That you get these friendships and these people that you know for life. And yeah, can see the court right now that we used to play on, and you know, haven't forgotten those days. And yeah, just so many wonderful memories in netball, and just so fortunate to be able to get new memories in football as well. So yeah, no, it's awesome to be alongside you now.
Oh, definitely. And I think that is it, isn't it, in sport, the friendships that we've made across the years in netball, and then in footy you get ×4 with the amount of players in the group, ×3, ×4 within the football club. So no, it's really exciting. How's it been for you? Obviously I've been lucky enough over the past few years to be still part of the team, and even when I was pregnant and had Parker last season and getting back into training. How's it been for you from afar when you're overseas? And then I know we've kept in contact, but how was it watching from the sidelines?
Yeah, I just truly love women's football, so was always going to be following and watching, and obviously supporting the team from afar. You know, I know last year was super successful. I'm sure potentially there's some, you know, different views and wanting to go further, but you know, from the outside it was such a successful year and successful season where the team ended up, and just yeah, really exciting to think that, you know, the next step forward from that and what that might look like. You know, obviously Liv Fuller's a really strong ruck, and I'm really looking forward to training alongside her and learning from one another. And then of course Sammy as well, who's just welcomed Billy, and huge congratulations to her. And you know, no doubt the supports that she'll have in place to return to the game as well will just be phenomenal. So yeah, just said it before, just excited to be in the team and yeah, represent this great club.
Yeah, definitely. And how do you think, I know for myself, I'm still working to get myself back into an AFLW game and playing a bit of VFL now, but how are you expecting it to feel for yourself getting back out there again?
Yeah, you know, like absolutely there's challenges along the way in terms of the conditioning required to play at this level, and that doesn't frighten me in any sense. And you know, I suppose one of the things to say is that just when we started exploring this option about coming back and I picked up the training, it just made me so happy just to be you know, back training and back playing. So I just sort of wanted to capitalise on that feeling and just sort of go with it. But in terms of playing, I think probably the mentality, you know, I'm sure that you share as well, Nay, is just that, you know, you're in the team and your role is to be ready to be selected if the team needs you. So that will be my, that's what I will be thinking, and that will be my mindset going into pre-season, is to be ready to go if the team needs me to play a role on field, and obviously do all of my role off field as well.
Yeah. And knowing you, as I know, we are so lucky to have you, not just as a player and what you might bring, games and so forth, but it'll be the person you are and what you can bring to the side, and that is it. We are a team of 30 players, and not every single player plays every week, but always play an important role, each and every individual as part of the side, and the support staff and the coaches and everyone. So
absolutely.
Congratulations again. So very excited to have you back, and I know that's at the heart of every single person I've spoken to in our team, and beyond that within the whole club. You're an amazing person, an amazing individual. I think it's been said a number of times already, but your capacity in all that you do goes beyond many others, and we're just really excited to have you. So
it's just so kind, thank you. Can't wait to get started. Thank you so much.
Nice. Bring on season 8.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go.